Yo, what is up guys? Another tutorial. Sorry I've had a bit of a break. I'd be lying if I said I was busy, as I wasn't. I just wasn't making videos. But today, well, this first one that I'm doing today is sort of electro house, sort of old Z kind of sawtooth, throaty kind of bass. Anyway, I'll play the short example I've got. Now there's no kick drum, so forgive me for that. So really basic MIDI at the moment. I didn't really make a whole example because, well, I wasn't really feeling it. But the actual sound here sounds really cool, so that's what I decided to do. So the start of this, you'll see all this modulation. That's just giving a different tone. So if I turn it all the way up, it's a different kind of sound. So yeah, that's in. You can copy that down if you want. But I basically started off in the vowel wavetable on allophones. I think that's how you say it. I probably slaughtered that. And then just a sine wave. What's going on here is if I switch everything off first and start from the beginning, it's really not that difficult, but you know. Right, so we should just have this waveform going. So that's the waveform originally. But I put asymmetric plus on 88%, and that brought a few more higher harmonics, and don't know, I like that. I then did oscillator B. I was just sort of messing around, and I've found that the effing, like frequency modulating it from this first waveform sounded really cool. Okay. It's just really quiet because obviously that. Oh right, because I've switched it off, you can't bloody hear it. There you go. It's more present when you're on the second one, so if you just want the first sound, then you don't have to do this part, but I've just frequency modulated it from 10% by 35. That creates that lovely overtone. So then both together, you can see how already the sounds come together. At this point, I went to the effects because, well, this sounds quite weak, and so I put some distortion on it. I put a linear fold, and that completely changes the sound. And you can change that to how you like. It's just different tones between the different percentages. 28 is what I got it on at the moment, and again that's being macroed by macro 1, so when it's turned all the way up, it's actually turned off, and that's just because it was really over the top with both of them on. Then I put a bit of sort of stereo widening or whatever. The rate and detune is the same. The mix is on 21% and on 4 voices. Dimension expanders are on 15% and the mix is on 7%. Then using the compression much like you use OTT. Gains on 6, release and attack are the same, ratio is the same, and the threshold's on -19.3. And just an EQ boosting a few of the lows from 210 Hz by 5 dB. That just created more warmth, sort of. It sounded a bit empty without it. And then I put in this notch filter, so it went from sounding like this to this. And like such a small thing makes such a big difference. It's like got a vowel sort of thing going through it, and that's actually everything in Serum. So that's pretty easy to do. You could add a sub as well, but it's got enough sort of bass at the moment. I've also got some portamento just for these short slide notes. So you know, change that to your song. But yeah, that's that done, and then just a simple EQ. Just bringing down some of these frequencies at 200 Hertz. Again, some I can't even read that. That's really blurry. I read it on this part. There we go. 3.4K. and then a small shelf boost. Just a bit more power, so yeah, really simple. This bass was relatively easy, and yeah, sorry I didn't post for quite a long time, but I'll be making a lot more videos to come, so thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.